Today's headline is about Mashaba making waves once again with his bold stance on illegal immigration. The ActionSA leader has proposed what he calls productive prisons for undocumented foreign nationals, saying there should be no free lunch for those who break the country's laws. Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is a video and picture news about no free lunch. Mashaba vows productive prisons for illegal immigrants under ActionSA. It's a heated topic that's already sparking strong reactions from both supporters and critics across South Africa. Mashaba's comments came during a recent ActionSA gathering where he discussed how the country could handle illegal immigration more effectively. He said that South Africa needs to rethink how it deals with those entering and staying in the country unlawfully. Instead of just detaining or deporting them, he believes they should be put to work in productive facilities while serving their time, a move he says will teach responsibility, save taxpayer money, and contribute to national productivity. He emphasized that South Africa's resources are already stretched thin, and that it's unfair for taxpayers to foot the bill for people who entered the country illegally. According to him, the country cannot afford to keep offering what he called free accommodation and meals to undocumented foreigners in prison. The idea, he said, is not to punish unnecessarily but to make sure that those serving sentences give something back to the economy instead of simply taking from it. While some South Africans have praised his proposal, calling it a much-needed dose of accountability, others argue it's too harsh and risks violating human rights. Several human rights organizations have already expressed concern, saying such a plan could lead to forced labor or exploitation under the guise of productivity. Still, Mashaba insists that his plan is not about punishment or cruelty but about fairness. He said that ActionSA is focused on rebuilding South Africa through hard work and discipline, and believes that productive prisons could help ease some of the strain on the country's correctional system. He even mentioned that if implemented correctly, the initiative could generate income to support local communities and reduce reoffending rates. In his words, the country needs to take a stand against the culture of dependency and lawlessness. He added that it's time South Africa drew a clear line between those who follow the rules and those who don't. His approach, he explained, isn't about hate or exclusion, but about setting standards that protect citizens and ensure fairness for all. ActionSA members present at the event reportedly applauded his remarks, with many saying that the idea aligns with the party's broader vision of restoring order and accountability in the country. Some even compared his stance to that of other nations that use prison labor programs as part of rehabilitation and economic contribution. However, opposition voices are growing louder. Critics from civil society and rival political parties have described Mashaba's comments as populist and dangerous. They argue that South Africa's focus should be on fixing the justice system and improving border control rather than experimenting with controversial policies that could damage the country's international reputation. Others point out that South Africa's correctional facilities are already overcrowded and poorly managed, raising doubts about how such a program could realistically be implemented. They also warn that it might deepen xenophobic tensions if seen as targeting foreigners unfairly. Still, Mashaba remains firm. He stated that his goal is to make South Africa safer, more productive, and more accountable. He reminded his critics that the current system isn't working, illegal immigration continues to rise, border control remains weak, and many South Africans feel their concerns are being ignored. The debate continues to gain traction online, with social media divided between those who say Mashaba is speaking common sense and others who accuse him of fanning the flames of division. Either way, the topic has reignited national conversations about immigration, fairness, and economic sustainability. If Mashaba's vision of productive prisons ever becomes a reality, it would represent one of the most radical shifts in South Africa's correctional policy in years. Whether it's achievable or not, one thing is clear, he's not afraid to push controversial ideas that get people talking. And as always, We'd like to hear your thoughts. Do you think Mashaba's idea is a smart solution or a step too far? Share your opinion in the comments, and remember to watch till the end to see the sources and verify the news for yourself. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest news updates. We've got more coming your way soon, and you won't want to miss it. And before I go, if Mashaba's plan really works, maybe we should also get politicians to work productively whenever Parliament drags on for too long, right? Just a thought. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources: Times Live, IOL, News 24, and The South African.